stop trolling, buddy.
And that's why we're not gonna do that. Alright. Oh god. We have some gremlins under. Hey man, respawn, my friend.
I'm sorry, Viper, I have to do this.
So that's why we won't be convoying down that valley.
Haven't we done that already?
Yes, but we weren't. It was your guys' first day on Reforger, and we didn't want to just utterly obliterate you on your first day. Or your first or second day, I don't remember. But that was like your first 2 days of Reforger. Huh?
Yeah, we're gonna have like the document in the city, like in the town as our main base, like our new fob.
Our new fob is gonna be south of Levi.
Oh, okay.
So that's where it's gonna be at. Okay. So that being said, I do gotta go AFK for an hour. Now, hold on, guys. That doesn't mean no operations. Hold on. That does not mean no operations. I have very good people around here. You guys are lucky. You have Sadio, Bailey, Catholic, and Joey still on. You have 4 other gremlins, okay? So don't worry. All right. Now I'm gonna run by what's gonna have to happen so they understand everything in VC, but. Other than that, you guys can disperse, alright? If you have any questions for me, I'm going to be inside the military building. But Bailey, Sadio, Catholic, and where's Joey at? Hopefully Joey's here. Come over here to the building over here. Let's, yap real quick. I got to tell you guys something. Oh, that's fine. I'll talk to you. I trust you.
Hey, can I give us some comical relief real quick? Yes.
Let me close this perfectly.
Sadiel, Catholic, Amari's, I don't think you know him, but yo, guess who just sent me an invite to a Ukraine versus Russia server? Fucking, what's his name? Sturgill Josh? Sturgill Josh?
I haven't.
He doesn't know. I don't think Amaris is aware of that whole drama club.
He does know who he is. Yo, Amaris is the one dude who fucked with all the rules, bro.
I know that guy.
Hey, and apparently, he thinks he has a server where he's gonna be able to.
What's going on?
There that is.
Bailey, you doing that?
No, I'm not doing anything.
Oh.
He has a thing where he said admins and staff will be paid.
Crazy, yeah, no. Alright,
craziness.
So what's gonna happen? So essentially, what I want to talk about is I'm gonna be AFK for. I'm not really gonna be AFK for a bit, but I just need a break. All right. So essentially, what I need you guys to do is set up obviously the whole point of the southern area is to capture the valleys around it. Now the first thing you got to do is get Levi and the military base under that. After that, it's all valleys. Like you guys just have to capture the valleys and then you can start worrying about the internal objectives.
Copy.
Like let's say there's an objective on capturing the Western Heights hill or mountain, and then you what's it called? And then you start pushing down, and then you curve back around, capture Beacon Ridge, and then once you capture those 2 mountains, then you can go into Duras.
Yeah.
And then after that, you can go into Regina if you capture Western Heights, which I recommend first, honestly.
We also have
capture
Montfort Castle. Montfort Castle is a good.
Honestly, you'd be cool. Mountain on mountain combat. Like, let's say you guys take a valley, and on the other valley, you guys get shot up by enemies from a distance.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. So
that would be nice.
I think what you should do is take the fob and then start working your way down to on the western side, taking Regina, and then taking Castle Ridge. That's my honest opinion. But other than that, I do want to talk about you guys since we're all here.
Preacher,
okay?
Go.
No, Preacher's fine. Preacher's okay. Yeah, he's actually, what's it called? I want to give him the best of the best here because he's going back. Is it January 3rd? You're going back to New Year active? Yeah, you're going back into base. Okay, so pretty much, essentially, what I want to say here is we're doing a really good job with the server in terms of wanting to develop. I don't know, Joey, if you've seen my message that I posted, but we're all hands on deck tomorrow, okay?
I fixed on the things as well,
meaning
Joey.
tomorrow, okay? As soon as tomorrow, what time it is, we're gonna start working on the server and putting it under maintenance. Okay, that's gonna happen for a couple. We're still gonna have operations in the server. We'll still have announcements up saying GM is up, but the internals and all that, how it's gonna work, is gonna change.
Get out of here.
Okay. So essentially, all that's gonna be changing to adjust to what we need here, which is a plus. What I am going to ask for is for you guys to reach out to veterans and try setting up a meeting with them so we can communicate on how we want our basic to be like, so we can get people processed through. Okay? So that's pretty much what I want to get through is figure out the basic and then get Ruthless Platoon up. Once Ruthless Platoon is up, okay? PL, PSG, we're going to get some squad leaders to go through some SLC, so before anything we'll have an SLC class and a BLC class. And obviously it's going to be a pass or fail. You wouldn't usually be that way, but for the first batch it'll be pass or fail because we need to get guys in there without qualified. We'll have them tested on it and all that stuff. So
después que yo descargué, eso fue que tú te descargas y puedes jugar. ¿Sí? Con el Xbox Pass, gratis.
That's just, no, I didn't track anybody. I just say that's that's God saying no. Alright. So, alright, perfect. So I actually seen an influx of people who have come from the PvP server to the PvE server as well, which is actually a really interesting, cool thing. Actually, I'm just saying that because the thing is, a lot of people are kind of, and this is unfortunate, me and Kat talk about this, is that the idea of PvP Milton doesn't work. And it's going to show in the next few weeks, actually, very quickly, that it just doesn't work. With respect to Omni, but he's going to find out really quick, and I'm not trying to hear him cry back. Okay? Now, let's get some things out of our chest here, okay? Is there anything that you disagree with, anything you agree with, and anything that you, would like to see in the future with this Milsim so we can get this through and pushed on so we can have some fun with the guys?
I think we're on due course for everything that's supposed to go well. I mean, we've got we've got a roadmap set up. I already went through some of the bigger changes that needed to be done, like the staffing roles, the team roles, and the renaming the server as well. That's all done there since like an hour ago. So that's all set up. On top of that, the only thing I think that we need to put the head down and work on is our whole fucking platoon system. And hopefully now that is
you want to send it to you so you can feel more confident about it, so you don't think it's not done and all the above. I can send it to you.
Send it.
Dude, we're acting like a bunch of retailers right now.
But pretty much it's gonna be 4 squads, or is it? I think in the airborne actually. In the 101st, I think it's actually 3 squads for a platoon. I may be wrong, but I'm almost certain that for streaming eagles, they're primarily 3 squads. So that's 36 people actually. So that makes my life easier anyway. But that means there'll be 3 squad leads and 6 fire team, which works. Alright, that's what I'm a favor of. Okay. Preacher, if you can, I don't know when you're going to be available tomorrow.
I just erased them from the fucking face of the earth.
I should be free tomorrow. I'm working out in the morning, and then should be free like the rest of the day.
Huge. Preacher, I know I used to see you a lot on UWM, I swear to God.
Yeah.
You used to play a lot of UWM, and then you disappeared out of nowhere.
I left for basic in August, I think it was.
What made you go down that route?
I mean, I just had nothing going on, and my dad, he's probably serious.
Oh, I didn't say these.
You want to do something bigger than yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going down the 18X route, so it's pretty long pipeline, but I think it'd be worth it, man.
You're going down the 18X?
Yeah.
Ay, Dios mío. Good luck with that pipeline, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a long one, dude. I probably won't even touch selection until September.
My godfather was a Green Beret, so he was an ODA.
That's badass, man. What group?
A new MLS?
I don't know. He has his token. I have to ask him. He's like 73 right now. He served from 60 to 98, so.
Nice, man. That's badass.
Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. He still has everything, dude. They treat him like royalty. He lives near Quantico. So, even in the Marine Corps knows him, dude. He walked in there, they were like, how you doing? How you doing, Jackson? There's like,
badass.
It's pretty cool. He doesn't like being called sir or whatever. He said that kind of got tired out. He doesn't.
Yeah.
He hates being called sir. So there's that.
Preacher, how long you been in?
Oh, fucking just 4 months, dude. I'm still in basic, finishing out my OC right now. Once I go back,
are you in AIT?
Yeah.
Or no?
Yeah, you mean AIT, right? Because you can't. You
Yeah,
can't be
but
playing if you're in basic.
they call it OC.
Yeah. OC.
What up, Griffin?
Okay, for us, it's called tech school in the Air Force. So I'm just trying to make sure I'm getting the right verbiage down for it. That's all.
Yeah, I got OSIT, Airborne, Foundation, SOP-C, and then Selection.
So after basic, what I think is we can have sessions of AIT after basic, so we don't have to constantly, let's say, hypothetically train the guys over and over again on the specifics, right? We can always get those guys into AIT. Now, the biggest thing is instructors that I'm kind of concerned about. That's my general concern about the future, is that the amount of instructors we'll have that are actually qualified to do what they're needing to do. I think that's
well. Does that mean people who are pilots and everything have to go through a Sears as well?
Yep.
Okay.
Pilots need to go. If you're going behind enemy lines, point blank period, you're carrying cargo as well, and you're going to be behind enemy lines. You need to go through Sears. So even the guys, I think it's going to be a requirement. Actually, I mean, you do that in ACT, honestly. You just have guys go through Sears, so I could save the time for having a class on that. Because the thing is, Sears is important. Not necessarily, obviously, whenever it comes to like, you could do an ACE report, but you can't do a LACE report because there's no liquid. You can't digest water in the game. So there's that. But also, one thing I've got to instill on these guys is obviously those ACE reports. Those come in absolute clutch. Let's say after a firefight, you're trying to get to your ORP, take contact, ACE report. Right? Quick, fast. A lot of the times, I tried an ACE report with these guys one time. They start talking gibberish. They were like, yeah, man, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Green, bro.
Yeah, I'm green. After a huge firefight, they get wounded, like, they go up and down, and these are their frags. Guys, I'm green. All green. I'm ace, dude. Freaking amazing. There's that. But, yeah, no. I do want to, at least tomorrow, so what I think is we all tomorrow, I'll bring director in there, why not? And Trot, if you're a veteran and or active duty, bring yourself in the call. Where I want to get opinions from you guys. What you guys want to see for the future.
I'm gonna organize that right now, Omar.
If we're gonna do basic training as well for these people, would there be a possibility of us doing a gas chamber? Because all of us in the military went through the gas chamber, so I'm just curious.
What are you talking about the Holocaust?
No, like we all went through and we all got gas.
Gas.
Yeah, it was tear gas. Yeah, Preacher, I think you know what I'm talking about. Like we all went through and we all got tear gas.
My gas chamber instructor tried to fucking kill me. That bitch would not let me out, dude.
We had a guy. So what happens is that we had to stand around the line and we had to take our mask off. And then put them back on, and we had to say our reporting statements, because you have to do a reporting statement in the military whenever you're talking to an instructor. You say a reporting statement, then you put it back on, and one guy just fucking fell down. He collapsed, and we weren't allowed to leave until he got back up. And we were just fucking sitting there burning. All my insides, everything around me just felt like it was on fire. Like I was dying, and this dude just would not get back up.
6 p.m. EST suit you guys tomorrow?
Yeah. I was just wondering because, it helps you know, it helps you trust your equipment better, stuff like that, you know. I mean, if there's not a gas option or anything like that, I was just saying, you know, it might be a little fun thing to do.
So one thing in the future, by the way, remind me of something I'm going to be implementing DoD IDs and SRB for the future. So that's a plus. So how the DoDs are going to work, it's just one way to track people. I found it that 3 Milsim so far have done it, which is the Regiment 82nd and 25. So I'm going to be doing that on 20%.
Yo, wait, we're going to have DoD IDs?
Yes.
Wait, does that mean we're going to get a deer system? Because I'm actually qualified to work on deers.
Hold on, step up.
Dear Lord, when you leave them by themselves for too long, they turn into small children.
Dude, you should have seen what was
literally all
what were you saying, Trot? What were you saying, Trot? My bad.
I said because with the DoD ID system, you use deers. I'm sure anybody who's been in a military family knows what deers is. Everybody's went to deers. I've worked in deers.
Deers is. I mean, will it be applicable to Reforger and the DoD? I really just am going to be using it for the SRB side of things. So if you're S1, you'd be primarily dealing with that. But I'm thinking about it. Maybe you have my attention.
Because if anything, I can lead that because I know everything there is to know about deers off the back of my head. So, if that needs to happen, because I'm very qualified in that. I actually have certifications in that. So, I've done the training and everything with deers. So, like, I can make.
Just so I'm on the same page with deers, is it? If I remember from the top of my mind, defense enrollment eligibility reporting system or whatever, not something like that, or am I completely wrong? Because that's what
it keeps account. It keeps. It doesn't It's not just for military.
Deers
families.
would be S1. Yes. Okay. Yeah. That's okay. Now I remember now. Yes. So deers would be your S1 essentially. So your S1 admins. So deers would come to absolute clutch because it keeps track of everything. Right. So that's pretty much. So that's what the SRB would be. So there's that. But DoD IDs are going to be pretty much keeping track of everybody, their plans, and soon to be hopefully a company in the future. Obviously, when we get more platoons under the belt.
What type of vet checks are we? Are we doing a fact-based vet check?
We turn into a company. So I think that's more.
No, not cat cards, but you know I have access to
if I really
a couple
want that
databases.
company, I'll just dumb it down to 2 platoons per company, which that's okay too. I mean, it's a game, so you can't have all the freaking guys in the world. So there's that. But yeah, Joey, Catholic is going to be setting up a meeting with the vets here. That's right. Veteran activity role. So one thing I want with the vets, it's one of those things. I know you guys are vet checks.
But no, I do have access to certain databases I can check.
That's huge. I mean, yeah, you can do what you need to do on that with the vet checks. Like I said, I don't want your cat card. No one needs your cat card. You don't need a cat card to find out if somebody was in the military.
Yeah, you don't.
We don't want to be liable of anything as well.
Okay, give me a second.
And well, another thing though too as well is I currently at the moment, because like I said, I work in administration. I work in theaters specifically, so that's where I'm working. So,
ban him! Don't do that! Don't do that! He's gonna leave the server. He's gonna leave the server. Why'd you ban him? Whenever that happens, ban the guy. Don't let him leave.
But yeah, that's just something right there.
Where's he at now?
if we ever
Can I please sit here, bro? I'm sorry, but there's too many fucking retards out there. I'm sorry. Please.
You're good.
But
yeah, never
Can I
do
sit in
that. If there's an admin, just let them. Don't. I hate it when they vote the kick because I can't spam past them. They vote the kick faster than Narnia. So, well, there's that.
We got Fluid. That is a thing where I can look up their first and last name and date of birth, and boom, I can pull up their information and know if they're actually in the military.
I mean, yes, but also, I mean, if that's the case, then sure, you can do your own channels on that. But I don't want to be liable because if you have somebody's CAC card.
Oh, I don't need their CAC.
Yeah,
they don't need their card for that, but they don't need their card for that.
That's what I'm doing right now in the military right now is I'm currently, since I'm doing administrative work, I'm doing years, I'm making CAC. That's what I'm doing right now.
Right,
so that's what I'm in charge of. So,
if you're in charge of that, you're going to become an absolute clutch. I'm not going to lie to you. Because those are the kind of people we need to keep track of everybody. And one thing I'm going to be implementing in the platoons is that promo tracker. So it's an Excel. It'll tell you how long you've been in the server, how long you've been in that time of grade. So your TIS, TIG. Yeah. And it's going to. I made it all myself. It's pretty simple. So I love using Excel. So that's kind of my forte. But there's that.
Dude was definitely a computer nerd at school.
I was not a computer nerd. The only reason why I used Excel was because I had to take financial literacy, and that entire class is just Excel mania. So you have to kind of learn in that class. But other than that, there's no other reason why I would ever use Excel. But there's that.
All right, let's get into it.
I say with the plan out.
Yeah.
So amongst
no, I'm not bored. The people outside, I don't care. I can stay here the whole day.
Yeah. So what we need to do is get to work in here with the Levi. So find out how to enter the town of Levi, and then have another phase into getting access into the military site. If you remember, with the military site, there's a massive cliff that shows the entire military base. So use that as your advantage. Get an SBF up there, but I am going to be taking a bit of a break. I'm going to be in Discord, so if you guys need me, I will be here. But I'm going to be taking a little break from GMing. I'll probably just watch, honestly, but let's say I can't GM for like hours and hours and hours. It's a lot.
I want to have a coffee.
What about a coffee?
Go and have one.
Yeah.
Alright, let's have the little talk about what we're gonna do.
So I'm good.
What is Joe? Is Joe in here?
Okay.
You can go sit in your corner now.
I'll go mess around with the guys.
You're just.
Yeah, he's dismissed.
Get to business.
Let's see. Is it just 5 of us?
I don't know where Joe is. Let me check.
Yo, Joey.
To that military base that's marked with the red flag. That way we can
What's the sector?
Coordinates 075 rank 043.
Copy. That's it. Okay, we can convoy out to there, but from there we kind of need to quick, fast. We need to bring the guys like onto their op. Like we can't go there and then sit around.
We gotta capture Levy first. Levi. That town we gotta capture.
Oh,
and
I see it.
Yeah, it's heavily fortified, so I'm guessing we get a convoy going from Laruns. Right? And then we, I don't know, either direct assault or split up into two. Get some guys moving from Laruns down to Levy, and guys from the main MSR hitting Levy from the left. So
we can kind of pinch them down.
And we're going on. We're doing a little convoy over there, or we're doing a
We're
heli
going to do a
infill.
convoy to. We're gonna do a convoy to the new base.
Alright.
Trucks are marked with the maps.
Only after we capture Levy, though. Only after.
Yeah, it's only after we capture Levy. We gotta capture Levy.
But for now, I would recommend we do infills on a helicopter.
Man, we're pretty close to Laurent, and from Laurent, we're like, we're like, what, a click out from Levy, from this MOB.
I don't think we need a chopper for this.
We don't need a chopper.
We'll be fine with Humvees.
We'll be fine with Humvees, or even like, like, fuck, Humvees, or people can walk around, but it's just a click away, man. Like,
so I'm guessing like 4 Humvees and 1 truck, maybe.
I mean, I might be a little bit biased here, but I mean, we could possibly set up an LZ nearby. I mean, to probably try to go for a flank.
Maybe for a re-entry, if somebody dies at the helo pilots are bringing people back and forth.
Fucking Christ almighty.
Yeah, we could do that. We could just do re-entry.
Gotcha, bro.
Yeah, we can do, director. Re-entry on helos. Is that some case people die that the helos are bringing them back in?
They're gonna bring it back to our designated LZ. That's pretty clear from contact. So as we're taking Levy, I'm guessing we have the LZ. You see that ODA just north of it, north of Levy?
I see it.
Up on 072.
Right there.
A bit closer actually.
Sure.
So
closer.
Runs in Levy. So it's 072, 052.
Yeah, right there would be nice.
Yeah, so that's gonna be LZ/reinfo. If we're gonna take the chopper.
Man, for like re-entries, for re-entries, I wouldn't mind it. So it's quicker, it's way quicker.
Yeah,
doing a re-entry.
That's for re-entry, but the main way there is through convoy, I say.
Convoy? Convoy on the MSR or ASR? What are we speaking of? Laurent or?
I say this might sound kind of crazy, but I say we should get 2 convoys. So one from Laurent to Levy, and one from the MSR to Levy.
So one from province. So one from province to Levy, and one from Laurent to Levy. That's how we're speaking. All right, let me see if I can.
Exactly.
All right, let me do a couple.
So for example, Bravo, for example, and Laurent. Alpha province, and they get their vehicles set up and everything. Still getting done.
And for us heli pilots, if there's 2 helis, would you want one of us to like provide CAS in to Levy?
Yeah, I think CAS is gonna mainly come in when we start moving into that military site just south of Levy.
Okay.
So you guys are going to focus fire on that military site because it is going to be obviously heavily defended. That is going to be our new FOB.
Okay, do you want both of us flying CAS or just one?
At first I want both of you CAS.
Okay.
But later on when we get casualties, we want one of you as reinserts. So transport.
So what are we like expecting in the sense that like is CAS really needed? Like is this a stronghold? Or is this
they have a military base. They do have a military base.
They have a military base there.
They do have a military base. And the military base it starts to sit on the beginning of the valley. So they have kind of like a height kind of.
Okay, perfect.
Let me see. Well, I'm kind of reading the topographic map, and it seems like they are kind of like in a slope-ish, starting to the hill. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm seeing it in the topographic map. Yeah, I think they have some high advantage on Levy, so we might have to watch out for that. Even on the heli infilling, we have to watch out because that's what, like 600 meters out.
You know what I'm thinking? So as we assault Levy, I'm thinking CAS should come in immediately after, so before capturing Levy.
We also gotta specify to these people. I think they were having someone mentioned that they were having problems with the whole danger close, with the red smokes and Cass providing aid and them staying way too close to the red smokes. So yeah, maybe we have to specify them.
Cecilia, if you mark your targets with red smoke, okay, that needs to be universally known to everybody that you don't go next to that red smoke. Because if you do go next to that red smoke, if you do die to a friendly in Cass, it's your own fault.
I agree with you. I agree with you on that.
Exactly.
Well, maybe some people don't know, but you know, there's a lot of people that don't have like the common sense knowledge. You know, they come from a different.
That's on them. Then it's Darwinism at that point.
Survival of the fittest. Oh my God, savage. All right, boys. I mean, I say, who's the one doing the briefing? I don't know if you guys want to do a couple more markings. I marked out the MSR convoy, ASR convoy, our infield LZ. Amaris already had marked the military base and Levy. So yeah, I guess we just go out there and infield them, you know, like brief them on the whole up.
I'm reading a kindergarten.
Sounds good. Well.